Welcome back to the show, friends, and today is part 2 of the Time Management Makeover. So we are going to get right into it so we can review the 4 steps to my balanced boss life cycle and talk about your path forward to creating a life with balance and peace and more time for the things that matter most. Hey, before we get started, if you haven't grabbed your free discovery call with me yet, now is your time to jump in. I love these free calls because it's my opportunity to serve you right exactly where you are. Think of this as your time, a chance to unload the burdens that are weighing you down and to see the next best step toward having a life with balance, peace, and joy. We'll talk about your unique life and leadership journey, the pebbles in your shoe, and what you have as priorities and goals going forward. You will walk away with action steps to take on the path to more abundant and balanced living. Go to gracefilledleader.com/work with me to book your free session now. Welcome to the Grace-Filled Leader Podcast. Do you want better work-life balance? Do you get stuck in patterns of perfectionism and people-pleasing? Have you always been an overachiever but never really felt good enough, no matter how much outward success you achieve? Do you want more time for the things that matter most? Well, you are in the right place. Here on the Grace-Filled Leader Podcast, we focus on spirit-driven success and share the secrets to having better work-life balance as a busy woman in leadership. Here you will learn how to set boundaries like a boss, find peace of mind, and reclaim your time for the things that matter most. Hi, I'm Tanya, a wife, mom, leader, and certified Christian life coach. For most of my life, I tried to find worthiness through achievement. I spent decades people-pleasing and pouring myself into my work. I was looking for my value through the approval of others. This led me to feel burned out, empty, and exhausted. I had no time or energy for myself or my family. I realized that I was wasting time and energy looking for validation in all the wrong places. But my life changed when I finally surrendered and God showed me a different way. It is my mission to help you start living the abundant life God has for you. If you're ready to become fueled by grace and find freedom from people-pleasing, if you're ready to multiply your time and impact as a Christian woman in leadership, this podcast is for you. Roll up your sleeves, sister friends. It's time to get after it. So now you see my 4-step cycle that spells out the word boss, my balanced boss life cycle, with each step repeating itself: belief, organization, systemization, and surrender. But something's missing. There's a key to the whole process that I haven't fully mentioned yet, the thing that keeps this whole thing in motion. But first, you know that definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result? It's kind of like how we tend to go through life. And I want to ask you, what is your current way of doing and thinking costing you? Is it costing you your health? Are you constantly stressed? Do you lack confidence? Do you feel guilty taking time for yourself? Are you frustrated? Do you have a lot of negative thinking or mind chatter? Do you waste time? Have you impacted your relationships? Has it cost you money? Do you have missed opportunities? Maybe you have high cortisol levels like my friend with adrenal fatigue. There is a simple reason why your way is not working right now. You are trying to do it all alone. You're carrying burdens that you literally aren't meant to carry. You are trying to control or worry your way through life. And you think you've probably tried everything. If you're anything like me, you've tried different planners, checklists, weekend cram sessions, sticky notes all over the place, 75 different pretty notebooks. Maybe you're freaking out at your spouse or your kids, or heck, you might even resort to the good old ugly cry. I know I've done that a few times. You probably have tried just about everything except the best thing. You have not fully harnessed the power of the Spirit. Surrendering and learning how to become spirit-led when it comes to life and time management is key. That key, that thing that keeps this whole machine running, is the power of the Holy Spirit. And what is unique about my coaching framework is that we invite the Holy Spirit to the party, because none of this transformation, true lasting transformation, is possible without the power of the Holy Spirit. Trust me, I tried running this machine of mine with all kinds of things for over 40 years, and it did not work. My machine didn't work because I wasn't filling the tank with the right kind of fuel. Holy Spirit is the fuel and the engine to keep this balanced life cycle going. He is the only thing that can truly fill every void and crevice and can change hearts and minds. And the reason my coaching works is because he is doing the heavy lifting. The Balanced Boss framework actually works. And how do I know it? Because I have lived it. I'm witnessing transformation in the women I serve. It is truly the greatest blessing. It's so remarkable to witness what the Lord is doing, and I'm certain that it blesses me far more than it blesses them every single time. And it works because it is spirit-led. God's way is far superior to my way, and he is what inspires this work. He shines a light in the shadows and creates a safe and sacred space for vulnerability and transformation. Let's be real, folks. If you could do this on your own, you would have already done it. Oh, I know you. You determined, self-sufficient, perfectionistic, people-pleasing, and probably a little stubborn sister friend. I know you because I've been you. Here's what's different about my coaching program. Other programs don't teach you how to believe it's possible to have more time, how to organize and systemize, and how to do it all spirit-led in a Christ-centered way. Believing plus organizing plus systemizing plus surrendering equals freedom. Freedom only comes from the power of the Spirit bringing all of these steps together. It is in the combining of all of these elements that you find freedom to live a life in which you aren't overcommitted, but instead you're experiencing peace and joy and balance. Today is your day to say yes to reclaiming your time and your life for the things that truly matter. When you work with me, you learn how to have an organized calendar, systems to make you more productive and efficient, free time each week, making decisions from a spirit-led mindset. You'll have more energy. You'll have more time for self-care, more confidence and calm as a leader, more time for your family, and more peace of mind and joy. My friend Mel says, working with Tanya is a transformative experience. From her podcasting to her coaching, she is not only insightful, but also incredibly motivating. Tanya's coaching provides so much valuable guidance and support in my leadership journey. If you're ready to live and lead with confidence, I highly recommend Tanya's coaching services. So you might be saying, where should I even start? What can I do today, right now, to start reclaiming my time? Well, first of all, take a good hard look where your time is going. Is everything on the list actually required or desired? What could you maybe let go of? And then think about one thing to prioritize that you're passionate about and block time for it. Then honor that appointment like it's the most important appointment on your calendar. Now let's review the 4 steps quickly one more time to create more time with less guilt. Number 1, you need to believe that the life you want is possible and switch your limiting beliefs, replacing them with truth. Number 2, you need to organize your time using the SPAM process. Number 3, you need to systemize or create systems to maintain boundaries and efficiencies. And finally, you need to surrender. You need to surrender your beliefs, your time, and your life to the Lord. Let him lead you in the way in which you should go. Truly, let him do the heavy lifting. Why would we choose not to use the helper with the capital H that God sent for us. Remember, Jesus said in John chapter 14, "And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper to be with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, for he dwells with you and will be in you." Instead of doing and thinking the same things that are keeping you stuck, take action and find hope in the journey you are traveling. One spirit-driven step at a time. And the result is that you will have less stress, less people-pleasing, less wasted time, more efficiency, more calm, more structure, more time, and more joy. So what are you waiting for? Your journey awaits. Tell me, which one do you want to be? Burned out Becky or empowered Emily? And what can take you from being a burned out Becky to an empowered Emily? Well, the Balanced Boss framework can take you. My coaching framework helped me and can help you go from burned out to empowered. It helped me reclaim my time and my sanity. It helped me to find, again, joy that is not dependent on my circumstances. But I couldn't do it alone. I needed a coach, and I definitely needed the Holy Spirit. Now, I know it sometimes feels weird to talk about the Holy Spirit, but I'm just going to tell you I don't and I won't shy away from sharing about the only source of true peace and true joy. I want to help you in the way in which I was helped. I want to help you on your journey toward time freedom. Today is your day to stop fighting this fight alone. I invite you to link arms with me. And today you are getting a special bonus offer that is not offered at any other time, is only available to workshop participants. If you sign up for coaching, you will get my time audit tools, my 7-day printable gratitude journal, my email inbox management mini course, and a discount of $150 off a coaching package, and it's only available with this offer. The first step to getting somewhere is to decide you are not going to stay where you are. Now, what are some things that tend to hold people back? They might think there's just not enough time, right? Why are we here? Well, what are you wasting an hour on now that you could be investing in your future? You might think, I don't have enough money, or I need to invest my money in something else. But what I would tell you is that the compound effect of systems and an empowered mindset overflows to all areas of your life, including your finances. When you save time, you save money. How much money are you spending out of convenience because you don't have time to plan? How much money are you spending on subscriptions you don't even know you have, but you don't take the time to go through it and cancel them? I've literally balanced not just my time, but my budget as I have worked through this process. You might be thinking, it's too embarrassing to let someone see how things really are, how much I'm struggling and how anxious I feel. Well, embarrassment is optional, but vulnerability is required. Vulnerability and humility are the first steps to surrendering and finding peace. What you feed will grow. Where do you want to be spending your time and your energy? Your life is a canvas. What do you want your masterpiece to look like? You might be thinking, well, it's just not the right time. Well, when will it be the right time to invest in yourself, your family, and your future? If you know that you are ready for change, real change right now, don't wait. If you go to gracefilledleader.com/balance, you're going to want to click in the right-hand corner where it says sign me up. That will bring you to a checkout page where you need to remember to apply the coupon code TMM150 to get an additional $150 off. That will then bring you to my scheduling page. And if you can't find an appointment time there that works for you, please, please, please email me directly and we will find something that works for both of us. Now, maybe you're the contemplative type and want to get a little more information before committing. So can you still get the savings? Yes, you can. what you can do is book a free consult. You can do that at gracefilledleader.com/work with me. So the package is at gracefilledleader.com/balance, whereas the free consult is at gracefilledleader.com/work with me. And that will take you to booking a free discovery call. And in the meantime, if you have any questions at all, please reach out to me via email at Tanya, Tanya, at gracefilledleader.com. I want to thank you so very much for blessing me with your time today. I pray that the Lord fills you with gratitude, peace, and His amazing grace.
I pray this episode blessed you, spoke to you, or encouraged you in some way. If so, please share it with a friend and head on over to Apple Podcasts to leave me a review. That's the only way for me to know if you're enjoying the show. Nothing blesses me more than to hear from you. Also, come on over to our free Facebook community. This is a great place for us to support one another on our faith and leadership journeys. You can find the link to the group in the show notes or go to gracefilledleader.com/community. If you have questions or content ideas for the show, please send me a message on SpeakPipe or via email. Go to gracefilledleader.com/contact and leave a written or voice recorded message. I would love to know how I can best serve you on the podcast. Now to Him who can do immeasurably more than we can ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Ephesians 3, verse 20. Until next time, my friends, God bless.